So this is the second in a two-part series that I'm doing on the sequence of events in Bible prophecy. And the reason that I'm doing it is because almost every year someone sets a date for the return of the Lord or the rapture or some prophetic event. And of course, they are always wrong every single time. And we've just been through the September rapture debacle, and inevitably there'll be another one coming along soon, and another one. But the reason that they're always wrong is, well, obviously, firstly, because the Lord told us not to set dates for these things, and secondly, because people aren't thinking biblically in terms of the sequence of Bible events. Everything has to happen in order. So in the first video, we looked at the order of events up until the rapture of the church, which is followed by the revealing of the Antichrist. So we'll now move on to the tribulation period. So for 7 years, the world will be subject to the terrible 21 judgments listed in the book of Revelation. The Antichrist will rule, but by the end of the 7 years, the whole world will be at war with him and gather together at the plain of Megiddo for what is known as the Battle of Armageddon. At this point, the Lord will return with his holy ones, the church, as prophesied in the book of Jude. Jude chapter 1 verse 14. And Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, prophesied of these, saying, Behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000s of his saints. The expression 10,000s means an innumerable number. The world will be cleansed of all unbelievers. The beast, that is the Antichrist, will be thrown into the lake of fire, as will the false prophet, the first two people to enter into it. Revelation chapter 19 verses 19 to 20. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire, burning with brimstone. Satan himself will be bound and thrown into a bottomless pit for 1,000 years. Revelation chapter 20 verse 1 to 3. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit, and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent which is the devil, and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, and after that he must be loosed a little season. For the next 1,000 years Jesus himself will rule the earth from Jerusalem. Every nation will give him obeisance, and the curse that has been on the earth since the time of Adam will be partially revoked. Lifespans will be much longer, and harmony will be restored to nature. Initially, the only people left on the earth will be believers, but over the centuries the old rebellious heart of man will return. At the end of the 1,000 years, Satan will be released from his pit and gather all rebellious people on earth to march against the Lord himself. When they surround Jerusalem, fire will come down from God in heaven and destroy them. Revelation chapter 20 verse 9. And they went up on the breadth of the earth, and compassed the camp of the saints about, and the beloved city. And fire came down from God out of heaven and devoured them. The devil will be thrown into the lake of fire, and the next and final event of history will be Judgment Day, and all who have ever lived will be judged. Only those whose names are in the book of life, that is, believers in Jesus, will be saved. The rest will be thrown into the lake of fire. Revelation chapter 20 verse 15. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. After this the old creation will pass away, and all things will be made new. Revelation chapter 21 verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. So I've tried to write down the sequence of events in as straightforward a way as possible so that it's easily understood. Obviously, if you want to go into it in more depth, you can find more explanatory videos on the website and on YouTube. The Bible constantly warns us not to be deceived. So whatever we say in terms of Bible prophecy, let us try to put things in the right order and not just to say random things that might happen without any regard to the order of events. So thank you for listening. If you found this video interesting, you can find more information at prophecy-workshop.com.